Okay, so there seems to be a big problem over at Wuthering Waves right now in terms of plagiarism. Now, obviously, it's not Wuthering Waves themselves that are plagiarizing, but people plagiarizing, obviously, Wuthering Waves. Now, obviously, this is to be expected. Wuthering Waves has grown as a big game, and you can expect a lot of people to yoink a lot of things from them. But I think what is most kind of concerning about this situation is not the actual copying itself of the game. As I said, it's pretty, likely for this to happen, but more so the using of creators, especially in the Wuthering Waves space, to essentially promote their game and kind of falsely advertise it. Now, obviously, as you know, Wuthering Waves have had their new 2.6 stuff come out, and you can see this banner here, which is a very popular, obviously, banner and a very recognizable banner with the whole kind of like orange to blue color scheme here. And essentially, someone stumbled across this, which is an advertisement for a game called The Legend of the Sword and Staff. Straight up ripped off wuwa's 2.6 promo art for their own advertising. As you can see here, yeah, it's pretty much the same. Now, I don't know if this is AI or not. It kind of looks kind of AI to me, but again, it definitely looks like they have just fully copied what the Wuthering Waves banner was. They even put a little bit of everything here. You can see, they're doing the pose with the arm up, and also doing the Augusta pose with the arms like on the sword type thing. So again, obviously this is a very obvious copy, and this is something to be expected. Now, obviously, a lot of you guys were saying, oh well, what's the big deal? This is just a copycat game. We get all these all the time, and that is 100% true. But obviously, then I stumbled across this. Ethan actually showed me to this one, so thank you, Ethan. But essentially, this is an ad which is being run over on Facebook right now, involving a lot of creators that watch Wuthering Waves content and also other content as well. And yeah, let's just play the video. Yeah, so as you can see, it's not great. You got all of these reactions around here, and obviously, oh wait, I'm in the way here, but essentially you can see my face is right there in the right. So yeah, you got Ethan down there, you got Pixie next to me, Barry at the top, Gacha Smack in the bottom left. So again, a lot of people. So yeah, it's definitely interesting, and that is the advertising that is going on. And as you can tell here, the only time that I really react is obviously to trailers. So they have been ripping this straight from Wuthering Waves trailers. They've been ripping this from trailers that have been watched. I don't know exactly which one. I couldn't really tell you, but obviously they're trying to fake reactions. Now, is this a very kind of, I guess, I don't know how to describe it, effective use of advertisement? Not really. I feel like a lot of people could pick out, how kind of fake this is, and how, people are reacting at like completely nothing at times. But obviously, it is pretty important to say that, obviously none of us, or I'm assuming none of us, have, exactly consented to using this or whatever, using this footage. None of us have been paid off by this random game to have that put on there. They've essentially just ripped it and shipped it, and I think that is horrible. I think that them doing that and actually using it as advertising, they're paying for advertisements, is crazy. Now, obviously, they've got ad details. I don't exactly know how much they go into detail about it, but again, obviously, they got 41,000 followers over on Facebook, which is quite a bit. And obviously, this company is based over in China, I think, yeah, in Shenzhen. So again, obviously, it has a lot of information about their website there too. But again, it seems like they are ripping literally people's, faces and things, and putting them onto their advertising to promote this knockoff Wuthering Waves game, which obviously makes this situation even worse. And as I said at the start, it's not one of these things where, there's a copycat game and we need to take them down because Wuthering Waves is the best game and no one can. No, I literally don't care if a game copies them. If anything, that means that Wuthering Waves is doing great, and that there is something worth copying there. But I think where it gets a little bit sketchy is obviously where they start using other creators, including myself, to advertise their game. And obviously, if any of the creators want a link to this post, you guys can have it. Again, I don't know if there's a report system anywhere you can actually report this, so I'll probably do that after I end this video. Obviously, this was also a video that I saw essentially kind of talking about the situation. Obviously, I won't play it fully through because it's like a text video, but yeah, obviously they literally covered the exact same thing. This is also another thing that I saw. A lot of people were talking about this over on Gacha Gaming. Is that I found this about I found out about it on Facebook, which originates from a Reddit post that has been removed from r/Gacha Gaming, which I think is pretty crazy that r/Gacha Gaming have removed it. You know, I don't know why they have done that, but again, you know, they said they wanted to learn more about it. And yes, this is a game that was available on Google Play. Now, I can't actually find the game on Google Play myself. Maybe that's because it's a Chinese game or something. Again, it's not available in my region, but maybe some of you guys can find it, I'm not sure. But you can see, even with the kind of description down here, it's a completely different game to Wuthering Waves. They haven't tried to kind of copy Wuthering Waves in terms of the gameplay itself, but they have 100% tried to copy them with a lot of the advertising material and everything like that. And obviously, that is extremely misleading and extremely fraudulent in the sense that they have literally just, you know, stolen Wuthering Waves' kind of banner stuff, but also they're using, you know, streamers and content creators kind of faces to essentially advertise a game, which we are not reacting to at all. We're reacting to a Wuthering Waves trailer and maybe some other things as well. Again, I'm not sure whether they ripped these from, like, you know, that is so loud, holy crap. You know, I don't know what they ripped these from, whether it was from Wuthering Waves trailer. Maybe some of them were from, like, you know, Honkai or whatever. I'm not sure. But again, you know, it is a big problem. And also as well, this is quite common. If you've ever seen on the Bilibili platform, they often do similar reactions like this, where essentially they have the trailer in the middle and they put streamers all around the outside. Now, I'm totally fine with that. That is really great, and I love that kind of content that they produce over there, because it's obviously for the Chinese audience. But at the same time, it seems very similar to that kind of content in the sense that they've got people surrounded by it. So maybe they've taken it off of one of those videos, and this is all of us reacting to a random trailer, and then they've just put the gameplay over the top of that trailer. I'm not sure, but again, that could also be a possibility. But yeah, obviously it is a big problem. It is something that has been kind of floating around in the Gacha community, and I just kind of wanted to make you guys aware about it, because again, obviously it hasn't been the first time that people's faces have been used to kind of promote content that they did not get paid for, or they did not promote, or they did not even think about in the first place, and they're all of a sudden on some big Chinese game like advertisement on Facebook. You know, it's pretty crazy. But yeah, as I said, you know, it's one of these things where all we can do is really report the advert. Now, at the end of the day, is this game going to get big? No. You know, it's not a big game. It's a random, you know, what, I don't even know what to describe it. It's just a random throwaway Chinese game trying to profitize off of Wuthering Waves itself. But I think at the same time, they might make a little bit of money off of people just interested in playing. And I think that is how a lot of these business models work. They essentially just get, you know, the lower 1% that don't realize that this is just a scam. And this is a knockoff, and they've been trying to copy a lot of things, right? And then they'll use that, and then they'll, you know, get a lot of their money, and then shut down the game, then start a new game, get a lot of their money, and then just keep going. And I think that is how this game is going to run in the future. But again, it's not going to be like one of these top gacha games that is going to, you know, completely destroy everybody else. No, it's going to be a scam game that will eventually die in a couple months and will not get any popularity whatsoever. So it's nothing to be too concerned about, but at the same time, I just wanted to make everybody aware about it, because it was something that I came across the other day. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also, go to GameSubs, use my code Kazza, get 10% off. Again, they got a ton of really cool stuff over there. I definitely recommend checking it out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.